I I like to think that life is like a book. If you don't travel, you only read one page. That's all.
Yes.
So traveling is probably the best way to teach and the best way to learn. So I like I say, I fell in love with travel. It's almost like I got into a new place and and I started working, and then 3 months later, I was like, okay, well, where do I want to go next? Even though, like, it's like maybe I just need to work a little bit longer. Like, I was just almost as excited about the opportunities of experiencing new culture that I was about putting in the work in order to continue my journey in my career.
Yeah.
So, to answer your question, is being exposed to all different culture at the same time growing up myself as an adult,
Mm,
because I started so young, I was still a
mm,
teenager. So growing up myself and going to my own journey at the same time, spreading my wings and going to different country, learning new languages, learning new
mhm,
culture, and at the same time is getting into new generation.
mm,
I'm a millennial, and so I worked with millennial, but by the time I became a manager slash leader,
mm.
I started to manage millennials, and I
Yeah.
started to understand. And then as I grew up and I became an executive, then I started to manage the Gen Zs. And
Mhm.
so you just and Gen Zs, and when you become an exec chef and you get to properties, you have all kind of different generation. You're leading baby boomers, you're leading Gen
Yeah.
X, you're leading millennials, and so you kind of really learning to manage different generation through different culture.
Mm.
Like when I was in Hawaii, and my kitchen has so many ethnicities. Uh,
Yeah.
so many. We had, I mean, it's a huge melting pot. I had a Hawaiian, I had people from China, from Japan, from Korea, from Mexico, from
Mhm.
Europe, Americans. Like I had everything. And so
Yeah.
you just starting to tap on their knowledge, their stories in order to make your own story. And you start
Mhm.
to just grasp what they have to say, and just learning. I would have never known how to cook amazing Filipino food or Chinese food without being taught by an actual Chinese
Yeah.
Filipino that actually grew up there and they learned from their grandmother. So all of
Yeah.
those things, those travels really giving you and open the door
Mhm.
and give you access to so much more than anything else you would ever experience if you stay where you at.